Lilith here. Today we're playing Hollow Victory. So this is our demon X, and we're visiting him in jail. I did not read the description as always because I don't want to spoil the game to myself or to you guys in the description. Alright. The events of the past few months remain difficult to put into words. In such a short time, your peaceful life turned from that of a simple cleric to a victim of a near-apocalyptic event. Your village became the target of a demonic being who massacred as a friendly stranger before attempting to seize power using supernatural means. Due to the intervention of a brave hero, everyone was saved. At least, that's the broad strokes. The truth is a little more complicated. A figure emerges from the shadow between the brickwork. Is this a more honest reflection of the person you want? Is this a more honest reflection of the person you spent those past months with? Should you even call him a person anymore? If you're just here to gawk, I prefer you leave. I'll gawk if I want. I want to talk. Your voice is weaker than you like. Humor or not, this is someone you grew to deeply care about. I mean, they are our ex. Talk. Well, if you think words can fix us, by all means talk. Your company is welcome regardless. How's the outside world doing? You don't get much of a view in here. Mostly recovered. Really? Well, not counting the church. I'd be insulted if this incident didn't cause a crisis of faith. Maybe I should have done better at living up to the image everyone crafted of me. You should see what they're calling you. Prin? Zale the Fallen. Not bad. So I guess we're called Prin and they're called Zale. I would have preferred Zale the Almighty or Zale the Supreme, but what's done is done. It's almost comforting to hear his voice again. A return to a few months prior when you were picturing the rest of your side with him by your side. You must have noticed the sadness in your eyes. So, how's life without me? Some are still weary of my presence, but mostly back to normal. And you? How's life in this prison? Boring. Have we learned anything? That magical prisons are difficult to break out of alone. And that some of my actions may have led to undesired outcomes. Go on. And upon reflection, maybe attempting to exert my power and claim dominance over all living things was not a productive use of my time. Is that what you wanted to hear? I'm not sure. Honestly, it feels a little hollow coming from you. Very funny. If your plan is to get me to repent for my very nature, you're wasting your time. I am what I am, and unfortunately fate has yet again decided to side against me. Hopefully next time I'll have better odds. You're lucky you're unkillable. Besides, still not a pleasant process to go through, you know. But I'll return in a few hundred years, give or take. It's unfortunate you won't be around when I wake up again, though. Do you at least like it? This form, I mean? I prefer the way you were before. It suits you. I'll choose to take that as a compliment. I must admit, I'm a fan of horns. If you like them, I can keep them visible. Maybe. I'm glad to see you're into it, even if it's just a little. I just think it's kind of cute. Like, that one's this way and that one's that way. It's like a little pointy. You know, I wasn't gonna hurt you, right? My vision of true godhood included you by my side. I know. As long as you're aware. My plans might not have worked, but my intentions were pure. Well, as pure as they could be. I still have feelings for you, and probably always will. Oh, he's blushing. I also made sure to shield you from my actions thus farther, have I not? Thanks to me, your life can return to the way it was. But in return, I think it's only fair you at least offer me the same courtesy. Are you going to behave this time around? Depends on how nicely you ask. You're where you belong. You are where you belong. I'll see what I can do. Music to my ears. There's a weakness in the barrier outside, just below the window, and one along the crack on the outer wall. That'll be more than enough to help me out. Once I'm out, maybe we could pick things back up where we left off. We can even work on fixing the whole you being human thing. We'll see. I haven't promised anything yet. That's fine. I'll be looking forward to attempting to win you back. So we rekindled. Oh, so that was, we just like rekindled and got back together with him. Okay, then skip. Okay, I'll gawk if I want. It's difficult to keep the venom out of your words despite your attempt to hide it. He pauses. Well, it's not like I can stop you. Your company is welcome regardless. How's the outside world doing? Okay. Skip. Very funny. I'd prefer the way you were before. Well, there's not much I can do about that currently. Would you take me back if I looked human again? I'll do my best to behave, I promise. Maybe. I prefer more than just a maybe, but I'll take what I can get for the time being. You know I wasn't gonna hurt you, right? And skip. I still have my doubts. I may not have a heart, but I still have feelings, you know. I did everything with you in mind. I also made sure to shield you from my actions this far. You can keep your fresh start if it means so much to you, but give me one in return. Are you going to behave this time around? You are where you belong. You sound bitter. It's funny, I don't remember you being so hostile when everything was going my way. So be it. If you truly want no part, listen to this last piece of advice. Be gone from here by midnight, preferably out of town entirely. I won't waste my breath anymore. Moving on. Okay, so now, so one's moving on. One is rekindling, two is moving on. So what's three? I want to talk. Let's say, it suits you. I'm not interested, not even a little. I didn't come here to flirt. Then why did you come here to rub everything backfiring in my face? Alrighty. I know. You are where you belong. You sound bitter. It's funny, I don't remember you being so hostile. Let's see what we get. Moving on still. How do we get the secret ending? I'll gawk if I want. I'm gonna be a jerk this time around. I preferred the way you were. No, that was a quick answer. I didn't come here to flirt. Then why did you come here? To rub everything backfiring in my face? And skip. I still have my doubts. Okie dokie. I'll see what I can do. For a moment I was wondering if you'd help. There's a weakness in the barrier. Oh my god. How do we get the... How are we supposed to get the second ending? Okay, so... we'll say yes to everything and then we'll say no. I want to talk. It suits you. Maybe. I know. Oh. You are where you belong. You're always welcome to join me. But before you leave, just let me say this. There's a weakness in the berry outside, just below the window, and one along the crack on the. Do with that information what you will. I'll be here in the meantime. Feel free to visit again. I'll be waiting. Purgatory. So that means he loves us, and he knows we love him, but we want him to stay in jail. And he's respecting that. Okay, so this is a really cute game. Oh wait, I love his hair, man. And his eyes are so cool. Like, is he wearing makeup? And are those supposed to be like scales on his face? But other than that, this game seems pretty chill. I like it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and bye!